Hey y'all, what's up? My name's Chris,
And I'm Shane.
and we are All Sports Battles. So, today's discussion,
Is Bellator 214
Fedor Emelianenko.
versus Ryan
Bader.
Bader.
Alright, and this is for the Grand Prix Championship. We're also going to be discussing the main card, and what we think, and who we think is going to win it. So, enjoy. Our first fight we're going to start with is the Adel Altamimi versus Brandon McMahon. Who are you taking?
A little bit of backstory behind them is Adele's 7-5, and Brandon McMahon started strong at 5-0, but then went on a 6-fight losing streak. So I'm taking Adele on this one just because of the record, and Brandon's coming off of 6 fights lost in a row.
Man, I think personally Brandon McMahon has a lot to prove. He's like Shane said, he's on a 6-fight skid streak, losing. I think he's got a lot to prove, so I'm gonna take Brandon. I'm gonna take him in decision all the way.
Next, we have Juan versus Ricky Vendejas. Juan is 20-1 and Ricky is 11-1. I'm gonna go with the underdog on this one, Ricky. I'm gonna go second round knockout.
That's a really good guess. Me personally, I'm gonna stick with the favorite fighter. Everybody seems to love Juan Archuleta. It's a very good grappling game. So I'm going to choose Juan Archuleta, the third round via submission.
All right. Next, we have Jake Hager,
Formerly known as Jack Swagger of the WWE, making his Bellator debut.
versus J.W. Kaiser. Who do you think's going to win this one, Chris?
I'm going to be taking Jake Hager for the simple matter of fact that it's going to be his debut. He's going to want to come out strong. He's always been a tough fighter. All his life he was he was an Olympic medalist. He also went to college and wrestled in college. So he's got a really good background in wrestling. So I think he's going to stick with his wrestling during this fight. He's just got a lot to prove.
All right.
Who are you taking?
I'm going to take Jake as well. Both of them are very unexperienced fighters. Kaiser coming in 0-1, so he's only had one fight. Like you said, this is his Bellator debut, so he's 0-0. I'm going to take Jake because I know Jake's an Olympic medalist, so I'm taking Jake on that one.
All right, so the next fight we're going to be talking about is Henry Corrales versus Aaron Pico. Me personally, I've liked Henry Corrales since he started in the Bellator. He's also done other MMA elsewhere. I think I'm going to be taking Henry Corrales. I think he's going to win a split decision.
Think split decision. I'm taking Henry as well, just by experience, because Henry's 16-3, where Aaron's only 4-1. So Henry definitely has more experience over Aaron. I am taking Henry first round knockout.
First round knockout.
Yeah, I don't think Aaron's gonna have that much fight compared to Henry. I think first round knockout.
Me personally, I think there's going to be a dogfight in this match. I think this match right here might actually be the fight of the night.
But we're not talking about, a match like Anthony Pettis versus Tony Ferguson like we seen a couple months ago, where that was a dang good fight.
Yeah, that really was a good fight. All right, so now we're going to be discussing the main event, which is Fedor Emelianenko versus Ryan Bader. This fight has been talked about for weeks straight. Everybody's, prior to this video, has been talking about who they think is going to win. Fedor Emelianenko started out in this Grand Prix tournament strong. He's done nothing but prove that he's a stallion. he proves unbeaten. Honest to God. What do you think?
I think tonight Fedor's going to get beaten. I think I'm taking, Ryan all the way. I think it's going to be a fight all the way to the finish, and I think by split decision, Ryan will beat Fedor tonight.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go against you. It's just like civil rivalry here. I'm gonna go with Fedor Emelianenko, the last emperor. He's always been a tough fighter. Prior to him being with Bellator, he was with UFC. He was a stud in UFC. So, me personally, I've always loved Fedor Emelianenko, and I'm going to stick with him because he's the greatest of all time. He's my personal favorite.
He ain't a goat tonight.
I'm going to go Fedor Emelianenko the third round via knockout.